Hello everyone, and welcome back if you are returning. It's been a while. I haven't posted since I think the end of August, and you're going to be seeing this on December 2nd, so it's been a while. So I thought today's video would be fun if I just got ready, talk to you about what's been going on in my life, and then once we finished my makeup, I figured I'd give you like a little reading update on what I have read over the course of the last 3 months. There's not much else to say, I suppose. Let's just get into this. The only mirror I have is behind the camera right now because my standing mirror decided to fall randomly, like I think yesterday, and completely shattered. So we're working with no mirror. Let's catch up. Basically, what had happened is, I think I previously mentioned in a video, that I was going, like, my school was starting up more and I was going to have more classes. School is definitely, it's coming to an end now, like this semester. I have 1 semester left to, like, graduate, and that's very exciting, but, I have 4 courses, and 2 of them are really not entertaining electives that I had to choose. So I've been dealing with that, and one of my courses is a thesis project, so I've been heavily working on that with my partner. School picked up and got very busy, and at the end of September I started a new job and I've been loving it. I love my job so much, and the hours are real nice because I have a break in the morning and then I get to like go back in the afternoon till the evening, so that's real nice. And I've just been enjoying that, and getting into the routine of that was so rough. I was exhausted for the longest time. Now I don't know how this week's gonna go because I was just off sick. I've been getting sick a lot because of my job, and I just didn't have time to film and sit down and edit. Like I was having like 3 assignments a week. I'm lucky I don't have an assignment due today. I like have been swamped in assignments, and I'm about ready to be done with school. I didn't even tell you guys what I did. I used this Essence Wow What a Brow pen spoolie for my brows. I don't really fill them in. Actually, I'm going to fill this one in a little bit because this is where I originally had my little eyebrow slits, and they're still just trying to grow in, so just darken her up a bit. And then I used my Tarte Shape Tape Baby One in Fair Neutral. Now I'm going to use this Note Blush in Desert Rose. So over the course of the 3 months, I have accumulated books. We're on the goal to 1,000 books, and we are actually almost there. Like, we can touch the goal. We could hit it by the end of the year, but in the new year I am going to go through my books and declutter them. I am currently in a deep declutter of my room. I think I've brought I have like 7 bags of clothes to go try and donate, as well as a lot of Goodwill items and just garbage. Like the amount of stuff I had in here, and I wasn't even touching any of it. It just sits there. So I was like, why not just move on with it? Somebody else could enjoy it more than me. And there's definitely books in my collection that have been sitting there for a long time. Like, some of them are even from like when I started collecting the books in high school. So there's definitely like I have a whole YA shelf in the middle there, but I don't gravitate towards YA anymore. It's really just I need to go through and make sure that the books I have because I haven't read majority of the 1,000 books I'm gonna have. It's important to make sure it's the books I actually want to read, and not just, you know, I can make room, because I'm also run out of room for books. I've got 2 stacks over here. I've turned my side table into a stack, And I have books that you're going to see a haul of later this week, just sitting in a box on the floor because I ain't got no room. So for Christmas, I found a 5-tier book cart, even though I have a 3-tier. And I think it might fit like right here beside my vanity, and if it does, but if not, we're gonna have to shift my room around a bit. I just used, the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. This is in Desert Butter. I'm just gonna do my eyelashes and then I'm pretty much done. I don't really do much else, maybe some lip gloss. Something exciting that you guys, as you're seeing this, there should have already been one posted and one for today, but my boyfriend made me a book advent calendar. I have no clue what the books are, but he made me one. So every day I'm going to post a little reel or like a short, and you guys can like open my advent book with me. I am so excited. As I mentioned, there's a haul coming to you guys. So for Christmas and my birthday, my Nana, she gave me money to pick out my own books, and I saved it because I was waiting. I was waiting for Book Outlet to have, like, Book Outlet's already cheap, but I know they go cheaper and I know they have sales, so I waited and then I got an email that said early Black Friday sale, but all fiction books $7.99, and I jumped. And I made a very large purchase, so you're gonna see what I picked out later this week. I'm very excited. Oh my goodness! Happy Bookmas Day 1! I guess I'll tell you here, I'm gonna be posting 12 days of Bookmas. I'm gonna post every other day. Some people do 12 straight days at the beginning, some do 12 straight, like from 12 to 24. I'm doing every other day to spread it out and give myself some time. Some of these videos I have planned can't be pre-filmed. So, that's where we're at. And I forgot to tell you my mascara, which I didn't even put the lid on, which is crazy. It's literally come off, but it's Essence Lash Princess. It is such an affordable mascara, and it's amazing. Amazing. It's giving Flashback Mary. Okay, this is a little better. Okay. These books I just thrifted. Yesterday I was driving my boyfriend home, and we go past a Goodwill on his way home. Like, should we stop at the Goodwill? And he's like, yeah, let's stop. And he never says yes to stopping at this Goodwill because he hates this Goodwill. This boy, my boyfriend, left with the entire Scott Pilgrim book collection. So good call for him. Good call for me because I picked up 3 books. It's not going to be in the haul because it's not a book outlet, but I want to show you guys. I got 99% Mine by Sally Thorne, and then this was on my most anticipated reads of the year, like new releases edition, When Grumpy Met Sunshine. And then I also got The Rulebook by Sarah Adams. I'd say that's a pretty good score. They also had The Wall of Winnipeg. Is it called The Wall of Winnipeg or The Wall of Winnipeg and Me? I think it's called The Wall of Winnipeg by Mariana Zapata. Already had it. As of right now, my book thing says I have 965 books. So we're gonna hit 1,000 this year. It's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about it. Which means I'm just gonna have to go through all my books and figure out if I'm actually gonna read them. And then if not, I will either sell them or little library them or something. I'll do something with them. Because I should want to be able to read all the books in my room, honestly. Because my room is currently a library. There is an area where I fell into a slump. So, anyways, most of these I read on my Kindle because that's what I do when I fall into a slump. I just try and read whatever I can on my Kindle. I ended up reading Satan's Affair by H.D. Carlton. I rated that 4.5 stars. Absolutely loved it. I love Sibby. She's one of my favorite characters in this whole universe. Then I started the Mindfuck series. I read on the Kindle, so they're broken up into the 5 books. I read The Risk, and I gave that 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I don't remember too much from it, honestly, because it was a bit ago. This was back in September. It was really good. I enjoyed the first one. It really set everything up. I really fell in love with the characters. Then after that, I read First Down. which I believe was one of the books my boyfriend picked that I read that month, and I ended up giving that a 3.75. I don't think I was fully invested in the characters, but I did love them. So that's where I was at with that. Then my best friend's sister, she sent to our group chat this post that said like Kindle Unlimited Halloween books that you have to read, like spicy ones, and I was like, which one do I read? And she's like, I need to know more about this book called Jack's Head. So I read Jack's Head by Siggy Shade. 4 stars. Guys, whoa. When I tell you he's a pumpkin, he's a jack-o'-lantern. It was a very interesting read. Then I read Offside by Avery Keelan. This one I rated 4 stars. I've been having a good book here, honestly, guys. I don't remember the characters' names at all, but I did enjoy the book. It's all I know. I did enjoy it because I gave it 4 stars. Then I read Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas because I was craving more Devil's Night, and they even showed up in it, and I was like, so Punk 57, I give that 4 stars. I enjoyed it. Then I went back into the Mindfuck series. I read Sidetracked and gave that 3.75. Scarlet Angel, I gave 4 stars. All the Lies, I gave 3.75. And then Paint It All Red, I gave 4 stars. Overall, I'm going to talk about it overall because overall I really enjoyed this series. It was nothing I had read before, and it really had me on the edge of my seat, like, what's going to happen next. If you don't know it, it's a lady serial killer, and she starts dating the FBI agent who's trying to find her. That's all I'm going to tell you, because that's what hooked me. Then I read a monthly book that my boyfriend wrapped for me. I read The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, gave that 5 stars. I love that. I knew I was going to love that book the entire time. That was an anticipated 5-star read, and yeah, it was really good. I needed to find a book for the letter P, because I am doing the alphabet challenge, but I kind of just gave up on it. And if I read a book with the letter, amazing. I ended up picking up Pretending I Love Lucy, and that is one of the physical books I have that is like one of those ones that was like on the $5 table at Indigo. And guys, I rated that 4.75. I really enjoyed the book. Do I remember why I enjoyed it? No. But okay, wait, what was her job? What did she do? Did they start fake dating? Oh, okay. So this one, she works as a librarian, and like there's this like crazy lady who she's like befriended at the library, and she goes missing. She doesn't show up for a little bit, so she like ends up like contacting her son, and basically he comes and helps the grandma for a bit, and then the grandma's like, well, if you want your inheritance, you need to be in a relationship. You need a stable relationship. And so Lucy and him start a fake dating. It was very cheesy, but I love me a good cheesy book. For the letter challenge, I was like, let me read the Vampire Diaries, because I have the physical version of like the first 2 books together, but they don't do that on Kindle, so I had to read both of them to be able to check off that I've read one book on my bookshelf. Yeah! So I read The Awakening and gave it 3 stars, and then I read The Struggle and it gave it 3 stars. I haven't watched the show. I've watched like maybe the first 3 episodes, and from what I remember, it is nothing like the show on how it was structured there. I don't know, it's weird. It's a little weird, if I'm gonna be honest. And like the books end on cliffhangers. Like when I tell you like the old school cliffhangers, like something happens and then that's it. And you're like, well, I guess I gotta read the next one. See, I'm reading this and I'm like, how are y'all Team Damon? Like, even I haven't even watched the show, and I don't see Damon as attractive. I'm Team Stefan. So maybe something happens. And then the last book I read was The Wrong Bride. This one was sitting on my Kindle for a while, so I just decided to read it. This is by Katarina Mora. This one was freaking nuts. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I thought. But there's like basically this big family, and in order, like, so the grandmother like picks who they're gonna arrange marriage. Her grandchildren are gonna be arranged marriage to, and originally she picked Raven, but then the main guy just fell in love with her sister, so they were like, fine, you can marry her sister. And then the sister doesn't show up, so Raven has to marry him. And basically, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, I rated The Wrong Bride 3.75. Now to the book I'm currently reading. I rated finally finishing this series, Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. I have like her 2 other series, but I need to finish Twisted Lies first. So I'm currently reading Twisted Lies. So that's where my reading month's been. My months of reading have been. Hopefully this was enjoyable to you guys. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'm currently posting every other day, so if you're watching this on the 2nd, I'm gonna see you on the 4th, then the 6th, then the 8th, and so on till Christmas. So subscribe so you can just find me in your subscription box. Like, when you click, I'll be there, and you don't have to come searching. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!